Hello, Monsters Bound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 17 of my Kugath campaign, where Zhao Ming is currently laying siege to the Falls of Doom, but the only thing falling is his men, as he's got a really nasty plague on him. He's going to have that for at least another, holy shit, 13 turns. Good luck. He dead. I mean, he's dead whether we go up to him or not. We've also got Castalton's back for some reason. You know what I'm really concerned about now is that Castalton's just going to start expanding. Like, he's been surrounded by enemies with basically undefended settlements, and they still haven't managed to take it. Oh well. Oh well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie, as the Italians say. So, let's do... I mean, okay, Silver Pinnacle is fairly safe. So, we could get... I mean, more... is the more money a good idea? Probably not. Okay, we can upgrade you. That's going to use all our money that we have. Grimhammer... Grimhammer's not changed Nurgle's economy, but at the same time it has reduced sacking income, which was how Nurgle was making it. So basically... Now, I fully accept that there's people who absolutely swear by Grimhammer, which is absolutely, totally get it. Grimhammer for me, it's one of those mods where, and you know what, the vanilla game does this too, so I'm not going to give that a pass. But Grimhammer, it kind of does things, but then doesn't measure the repercussions of those actions. And I think that's something that's actually very difficult to take into mind. It's like, people go like, oh, but just make the AI better. But it's like, well, how do you make it better? How do you improve the AI, for example? Oh, well, you need to make it more... I don't know, like I say, I want it more aggressive. Okay, so if you make it more aggressive, what is the impact of that action? Because theoretically, that sounds like it fixes all the problems, but does it? Because if the AI is being super aggressive and letting you kill its armies, is that making the game a lot easier for you? Or alternative? And it's one of those things where I want the game to be... I want the game to give me the opportunity to fight the battles, and I want those battles to be close and entertaining and fun. At the same time, they can't be too close because the AI can obviously make more armies than I can. And if those battles are, you know, if we're trading each time, the AI is going to win by sheer attrition, because I can't trade with the AI all the time. I need to crush them. I need to crush them time and time again, because otherwise they're just going to overwhelm me with a shit, because they can have more stuff than I can easily. So that's the problem. I mean, I guess if you made the AI smart, let it have the same economy as you, how would that work out? But I would imagine they've already tried that. So it's not an easy thing to do. And Grimhammer doesn't get it right either. I don't think Grimhammer is the answer to all of Total War Warhammer's issues. Particularly with the fucking sacking income. 317 from that. 1,200 from that. What can we make from, like, I don't know, the Volary? 4,308, and that is like a fully upgrade. That must be a fully upgraded city, right? Well, it's almost a fully upgraded city, but still, that's pretty much fuck all. Joy of disease. So, yeah, we got no money, and we got 2 armies, a lot of ground to cover, and a lot of enemies, because realistically, because we almost border Kislev and dwarves down here, we're going to constantly get attacked from this direction. So we can't even do what the other demon factions do, which is like carve out a little empire in the Chaos Wastes here, which is fairly safe. We immediately have to go straight into the Mortal Realms, start kicking, prodding buttock and taking names, and then at the same time being attacked from every fucking direction. As I mean, we're literally... We're being attacked from everywhere at this point. I mean, the only place that's safe is the Cliffs of Death. And that's not entirely certain, because they could potentially, like, come through here. They probably won't, because they are at war with these guys. So, Zinch is kind of covering my flank, but pretty much everywhere else. I mean, the Skaven here. What I would like, if we could find Tretch and maybe build him up. Get Tretch on side. I bring the plague. Is Tretch going to be actually good, or is he just going to be shit? I mean, I think we want the answer to that one. Alright, let's do our old trick then. The only thing that we can really do is... Cultist of the fly. Hit them with the Rona. So they ain't going to replenish, and they're going to be taking damage all the time. So that's good. Hey, buddy, I'm not joining your war. For fuck's sake, peace out with them, you tits. Alright, yeah, we're going to lose that. At least they've just got a lot of, like, missile guys. Oh, you are actually attacking the Falls of Doom. And you've got reinforcements, but it does say close victory. Alright, I'm going to save this because the last siege fell apart. To be honest, if we get 17 minutes into a siege and it crashes, I'm probably not really going to replay anyway. It says close victory. I could just auto-resolve it, but... Well, it's a much depleted Cathay force, because of course they've got plague, and they're probably shitting. A lot of them are probably shitting through the eye of a needle. Still, at least we got our nice towers to help us out, so that's good. They're not bad. Of course, I don't think they've upped the damage, and everyone has more health, so they're less effective, but they're still pretty effective, and we're still very tanky. So with any luck, we should be okay, because these guys getting back up after being smacked with, what's their bows? Crossbows. That's why I've retreated to the top section of this settlement here, because if I'm close enough, if I'm closer to them, then they'll just shoot me from outside the city. So I may as well back up into the centre here. Obviously, we're bringing in the Furies to hit. What the fuck is affecting these guys? Metal shifting. Oh. Well, the Furies are going to land in amongst the Peasant Archers and the crossbows and chew them up. So they're no longer going to be an issue. We're also taking out the Sky Lanterns. And of course, Zhao Ming has gone full dragon form. But I was kind of prepping for that, so we sent a couple of our Beasts of Nurgle and also Slurmgroil the Utterblight. That's her name. And we're also going to bring down our general, who I kind of forgot about, but he's on his way. Grand Vomitus, who has Rancid Visitation, so he's just going to keep spamming it on Zhao Ming until hopefully he dies. It's got the Nurglings coming down this ramp to block the incoming Jade Warriors. The idea being here that the longer we can hold them at bay, the more towers we can get up, the more towers we get up, the more chance we have of wiping out this army. Enemy reinforcements arriving. These guys are less plagued, slightly heartier, more missile units. More concerned about these guys, but they have to march. They have to march all the way into the settlement, so we have a chance to deal with these initial forces first. If they'd waited, we might have been in a worse position. On the other hand, had they waited, we could have had more towers, so... A little from column A, a little from column B. Getting shot up here, so we're going to push forward and engage. It's just Peasant Archers here now, so we can just mop them up. Nice and easy. The Furies dealt with most of those units, then engaged Zhao Ming and died, because, well, or are dying. But at least they're keeping it busy, so that's good. Chasing off some Jade Lancers. Just looking down those Peasant Archers. Getting a little bit of shot here from the Peasant Archers here. I mean, obviously, I don't think well, actually, they don't have a missile strength of 41, so I guess they have upped the missile damage. So I'm fairly sure they shouldn't have a missile damage of 41. These Peasant Archers got 22. Why have these got 40? I mean, okay, they're crossbows. Still, why have you got 41 missile strength? What the fuck is going on there? Oh well. Guess I won't worry about that. Okay, we should be grinding down the enemy. And we do have another tower almost up, 14 seconds away, which is good. That can then start pounding all of the units in this area. How is the battle with Zhao Ming going? Well, we're slowly taking him down, but it is very slow. Those Furies getting wiped out, but Grand Vomitus keeps blasting him with that Rancid Visitation, and it is He will go down eventually. Some lovely Forsaken moving up behind the enemy archers. Getting a few shots off there, but it's not really going to do too much damage. And then their life is over. Seems to be doing okay over here. We've managed to mop up all of these archers, which means that those units will then be freed up. And we're keeping these guys busy, which is good, just as the enemy reinforcements arrive into the settlements. But by now, we have a tower up here, and I think we're getting another tower up somewhere. He says, yeah, there's another tower there. So these should be able to get the little crossfire there. We need to get another tower up here as well. Maybe up here. And then we should just be able to wipe these guys out just with missile fire, to be honest. Just with tower missile fire. Some nice hits coming in there from the tower. And these Jade Warriors are making very little headway. Nurgling's keeping them back. Starting to lose ground a little bit over here, but we are keeping the reinforcements away from the rest of the settlements. We just need to mop these guys up and bring them back around here to assist. The battle with Zhao Ming continues unabated. Yikes. He just does not want to die, does he? He does not want to die. Why doesn't he have plague on him? Everyone's got, say, plague, poison even. Everyone has poison. And literally everyone in my army does poison attacks. Okay, we've got the Forsaken coming in from behind. These Jade Warriors are about to have a very bad day. They've been trying to murder Nurglings for quite a while and failing, getting blasted by the tower, and now they're about to be attacked from the rear. And looks like that's caused a bit of a panic. They're trying to flee down the hill, but it's too late. Now caught between a rock and a hard place. Do have some peasant long spearmen coming to join, to help out maybe a little bit. Okay, now the towers are up. And we've got another tower coming up, which is good. Got a nice little crossfire here. Should just be a case of waiting for them now. If we could just hold out for a little bit longer. And looking at numbers, considering that we started off with 800 and we're down to just under 600, and they started off with, now admittedly this will count their entire force, not just what they've lost in this battle, but they would have brought almost 3,000 to the fight, and they're now see the numbers dropping there quite rapidly. If we can get some tower shots into this blob here, this will be pretty effective. These Iron Hail Gunners are quite nasty, and we don't really have any missile units sort of like fire on them. But the towers, I mean, for one, they're blocked at the moment. I mean, thankfully, this is after the hotfix. Otherwise, they'd probably just be able to shoot through these guys and then strafe my army and win that way. They're getting a couple of shots in here, but you can see the towers just blasting right into the centre of their unit, bringing them down. We've got another tower up here that's going to come in with 25 seconds. Do have some long spearmen trying to battle. I mean, several units of Jade Warriors couldn't break their way through this. I don't think these guys are going to succeed there. Zhao Ming he's on a sliver. A slither of health left. 2,000 health left. He's surrounded here. We keep hitting with ransom visitations. He's down to under 2k. With any luck, we should be able to take him out fairly quickly now. We've managed to break through their lines. That does mean running into the Iron Hail Gunners, who are giving it their all, but they of course have to get quite close. And we've now got them, so they can't shoot at us anymore. And now it's just a case of, ooh, that was some good hits, right into the midst of those peasant archers. They're now taking fire from all directions. And Zhao Ming has gone down. Finally, looks like who's this? Min Tao was racing over to try and assist her lord. She's going to round the corner and see his dead body in front of her, which is going to be probably a bit disappointing. Yep, she's like, oh, okay, well, did my best. No one can say I didn't try. Unsuccessful, disappointing, and the Cathay forces are now fleeing from the battlefield. Of course, they'll take more attrition damage because they've got plague, which means I suspect the army will be wiped out. We lost a few units, but that is fun. Ooh, you know what? I want the infections. Currently, infections are the only thing keeping us alive. Weirdly. Just splatting people. Oh, you got more armor. Oh, that's nice.
To touch a dragon.
One Itor is back. Come on, one. Come on, mate. Come on, you can do this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Alright, you failed, but you didn't die. That is progress.
Father Nurgle.
Alright, I guess we'll just torch this place for no particular reason. Funsies, I guess. Meander on. Spreading plague, taking names. There's a lot of armies down there now, which is a bit of a concern. I guess that's fine. Hello, Ungrim? No, it's not Ungrim. It's just a shit ton of dwarves. You are marching, and I don't know why you've marched into range. Maybe you didn't know I was here. Alright, well, let's kill you first. Let's kill you first. I could just order it. Is that going to hurt? Come on, don't hurt. That's fine. I'll take the replenishment. We could take this, but to be honest, it's probably better to take this. Hello, Arats. Clan Kizor. You want to be friends?
What? Yes, what?
We should be. Oh, you're at war with Tretch. Oh well, I shouldn't have been friends with you, really.
Chieftain of the Deep Warren.
And you do only have the one settlement.
What you want, need. Yes, yes.
Okay, so you're down there. If we can help you, I mean, it does make sense you're at Grimhammer Mountain, but I thought you started up here somewhere, for whatever reason. Was it that, or did you always start down here? Genuinely don't know. Anyway, I guess that makes sense for him to start down there. We could go and help him, couldn't we? We could maybe just like send an army down there, just start like murdering anyone that gets in his way, giving him settlements, that kind of thing. Maybe try and beef him up. I don't know if that will actually work, or whether it'll fail utterly. I don't know. It's a thing. Did we get a defense? We got a defensive alliance.
Stop! Halt! Stay in light. I come to you, my terms only.
So, can we? That is a capital, isn't it? It is a capital. Why can we not build the thing? Alright, well, never mind. Grand Vomitus, do you think you can chase this up and finish him off? Come on, buddy, you got this. Come on, I believe in you. Decisive victory, I'll take it. And I'll take the money, thank you. Right, good job holding the line there. Excellent work. Fucking love it, mates. Let's give you one of those. And sure. Sure. How much winter magic do you have? Okay, that's not too bad. How much winter magic do you have? It's dropping, but you're still good. You're still good, mate. You're still good. Do we want to go Rancid Visitations? Curse of the Leper, maybe. You know what?
This will bring Grandfather such joy.
Let's do that. Right, what I want to... No, I think we've kind of pushed Zhao Ming back. Hopefully he'll think twice before picking another fight. We could always burn Eagle Airy, and then with any luck, you know, he'll get the message and back off. Maybe Zinch will manage to do something to him.
The great changer deigns we weave you a favourable
Well, tell him thanks. He's a stand-up guy. You know what I want is like one of these, but I don't think I get it. Okay. Everyone in this army is pretty much ranked up. I mean, these guys, if we have a look at like the max rank Plague, Exalted Plague Bearer, 65 weapon strength, 54 melee attack, 60 melee defense, 50 armor, and 10% missile resistance, 30% physical resistance, and 10% ward save. So, fairly tanky. Kislev. Got defenses. Is there anything that's going to give us like more garrison? That provides what they all provide no things. Plague drones. I don't really care about that. And we can't afford those. So let's hold off doing that. Has this there was a plague down here, wasn't it? Did I spread a plague down here? Is it still going? Is it just literally just die out? Oh no. Maybe if I do it here. So we go, I don't know, something like more infections. Sure, that's not the worst thing. Chance of plague spreading. Anything that's going to oh yeah, we want the money as well, don't we? So then let's infect Kislev with that and see if that spreads, because we do have the increase. So it's any army, isn't it? I mean, it's fine. Kislev making 805. Like, that's just fucking nothing, is it? At least you still got plague for like 9 turns, so enjoy not replenishing and all that kind of good stuff. You're just gonna die very slowly. Maybe I should have plagued these guys. Maybe that would have worked. I'm just concerned that Kastalton's just gonna end up with like a Norska Empire. Hey, buddy! Join your war against those guys. I have got a non-aggression pact with them, so I'm gonna say no. But that doesn't mean that I don't love you. Why are you... Why... Okay, we've got an army there. That's... Wow, what's the chieftain meeting going on? It's a lot of... What the fuck is going on there? It's a fucking convention.
Lord of Stench.
Okay, do we think we're okay here, or... I think we are. Do I come back? Do I send you down here to help? Do we think we can just hold off there? And we've got a little bit of extra cash, so we do need it. I can spend it on more. We can always hit them with plague, can't we? So I think overall...
I'll dissect them.
Alright, let's take Nashrak's lair. Boop!
My Poxmakers.
Okay. You are just taking attrition, which is good. If we can just mop this up. Problem is, then I'll have a massive border, which I cannot defend because it's all these little bits, and there's no way I can put, like, garrison. I can't garrison them with armies because I don't have the money. I do like the map around here. Like, this little bit, like, this it's just an interesting... Like, they've done a really good job with the map, haven't they? It looks really nice. Do we just take Demon Stump? Just, like, walk in and go, yeah, that's mine now. Do I want to repair it? Nah.
The joy of disease.
Not that invested. Don't actually care that much. Right, tech-wise. There is a tech that gives us... Where's the... Nope. There's one that gives us a... Nope. Mind you, bonus versus large against ogres may not be the worst thing. No, I don't care about that. Strain resistance, no. Norsca infection. When am I going to fight Norsca? Plague beat. Where's the one that gives us the plague for... Okay. Hang on.
Nurgle's beloved.
Festering. There we are. Festering. That's what we want. I mean... Some of these may be okay. Rants of visitation. Actually, probably not too bad, because we could then use that on... We could then use that on the... What am I thinking of here? On the Great Unclean one. Yeah. We do have another Great Unclean one. And we've got a slot in the army. I don't know why. Who are we missing? Did I get rid of someone? No, right. We got two Great Unclean ones in the army now, which means more spells. More free spells. Grand Vomitous, you're just going to stay there, I think. And I might send Juan Itor up to the Eagle areas, basically just to keep an eye on what's going on. Oh, good job. And then maybe we can, like, plague them? Like, if we hit them with a nasty one of these.
Cultist of the Fly Lord, spread the rot.
Bring them up here, whack them with a plague, and just be like, enjoy your plague, boys. Hopefully that should blunt that. Okay, then we just need to worry about everything else. I mean, that has crossed off a lot of issues from the list, in my opinion. You know, before we were a little bit worried, but now, whew, what do I do with all this free time? I can just sit back and relax. This is really just fucking surrounded by enemies. I mean, I guess the good thing is I could just like spread plague here. If I put like an army here, that may actually be even better. But I don't know if armies can spread plagues into surrounding provinces. Genuinely don't know if that'll work. This spread nothing. This did not spread. Oh wait, did it? Oh, it did. It did spread. Holy shit. Holy shit. Let's assault garrison with you. And we've got damaged buildings, which I don't care about, because I'm probably going to abandon that settlement as we head south. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Andrew south, and we're basically going to link up with Clan Rictus and just give them a bunch of shit to keep them busy. Oh, a confederation. That makes Zinch very, very strong. I mean, Zinch is massive now. It's huge. Hello? Hello, sir? How are you guys not at war? You hate each other. At least you're dying. How long have you got plague for? Like 11 turns. I mean, you guys are fucked. You guys are absolutely fucked.
I bring the plague gift.
Alright, come on, Andrew. Places to be, people to kill. Boop. Could sack it, but I'm going to be honest, for 800, it's just not worth the effort.
Lord of States.
Because we weren't at the limit of our movement range, which means I wouldn't have been able to take the settlements. I'm going to slow me down. Do I not? I mean, do I worry about these guys or not? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking I head this way. You've still got plague for 7 turns, which is fine, because everyone is getting... That's just going to slow that army advance down. I think I'm going to go over here. We'll see if they come back. I mean, they are slowly dying, and in fact, an AI army that is... Oh, fuck, I'm just going to shut up. An AI army that's taking attrition is actually better for us than anything else, because they won't be very effective. Oh, shit. Yes. Alright. New plan.
No one tells a tyrant what to do.
Boop.
I obey only the great Moor.
What would be useful in this force? What would be useful here? I mean, to be honest, we want a garrison, ideally. Probably the building that gives us more garrisony things would be good. Do we go Blight Boil? It's not going to be very useful against... You know what, let's do that. Ooh. 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 Now. You know what? couple of those guys are good. We're not going to be able to get them right away, but that would actually be really useful. I think we're actually going to take 3 of them, because that will be good for taking out missile units, artillery, all that kind of good stuff. So we can take out this camp, we can take out the Black Fortress, Tower of Grief, come down here, link up with Clan Rictus. Maybe kill the goblins as well, just clean out the Badlands basically. If we clean out the Badlands, then I'm hoping, I mean, what?
I'm gonna devour you, right?
Goldtooth is really only fighting me. We could maybe peace out with him eventually. If we just if we beat him up enough, he might peace out with us, which would be the optimal. And I'd like. That's dropping. Are you? Wait, hang on. Would you join my war against Goldtooth? It's not far off. It's not far off. It's not close, but it's not far off. It's not close enough, but it's not far off. I could just take this and then, you know what? If I wipe out Karakadrin, then at least I no longer have that problem. Oh, you're attacking, you motherfucker. Do we think we can hold this? I don't think we can. It says Valiant Defeat. Problem is our towers aren't that good against ogres, so we won't have that. You guys are anti-large. It's worth a punt. I don't think this one is winnable. I don't. The towers cost more, and we need to spend a lot of resources, supplies, to get the tower that will actually do damage to ogres. So I don't think that's going to work out very well, and we're getting pounded by the scrap launchers already. Thankfully, we do have the Furies, who should be able to knock out the Noblar scrap launchers. That's it, coming down, hitting them from all sides. Getting attacked from multiple directions should, and it is a large target, should make that fairly easy to tear down. It's not going down as quickly as I wanted, but never mind. We've got yet more Furies over here, taking down this scrap launcher. I should have got them more into the middle there, because it is each individual unit can attack. So each member of this unit can attack. And if you're not attacked, which is why if you push into the middle of an enemy unit, that's actually usually more dangerous for you, because you're being attacked from every side. However, it can also, for example, if you use shock cavalry to break up a big block of infantry, that can be beneficial for you, because it means you can attack from every direction. Then you can then hit them from, your units can then be attacking all their units. Makes it a lot quicker to take him down. Greasus is charging straight into the midst of my Nurglings, who of course are anti-large. He's doing some wicked skids and 180s and popping wheelies and shit. But there comes the Rancid Visitations. He does have a lot of health. It's like watching people on Twitter, isn't it? Armchair dueling. Interesting. Anyway, so that battle's continuing, but Greasus is taking a lot of damage very, very quickly. He's already down to about half health, and being surrounded like this does mean, of course, he's being hit from every side. And we've got Grand Vomitus there. Grand Vomitus is getting battered by him, though, so we do have to be careful about that. And reinforcements pouring into the city. Not much we can really do about that. If it was just the single army, I think we'd be fine. In fact, we would be fine. But the enemy reinforcements are going to be a real problem for us. At least they've taken a little bit of plague damage, and at least if we don't manage to beat them off, at least afterwards they'll be taking more plague damage, which means that obviously they're not really going to. everything we do to them now, it means that they're more unlikely to be able to push further into our territory. Oh god, I've got something stuck in my throat. Oh, Nurgle. Nurgle. Bloody hate fever. I'm just choking on my own mucus again. Hey, it's thematic. Oh no, spells. Burning heads. Piercing bolts of burning. Oh, there's a burning sensation. Oh, Greasus goes down. Leaving us all of his money and treasure. Thanks, buddy. So they've lost their general. I mean, that's a win. However, it looks like we are being pushed back over here. We are taking down, you know, there are some dead ogres here, which is good. Every loss for them is good for us. We have our tower up here now, finally. So this one does have some explosive... so it's armor piercing, explosive, and explosive AP. So it's not doing a lot of that, but it's doing a lot of armor piercing. Oh, crap. So, with any luck, it should start picking off those ogres. The longer we sit here and just tank them, the more damage they're going to take. That's it, keep blatting them. Alright, we've managed to... so, the scrap launchers, pain in the ass... just couldn't catch them. The Furies, for some reason, just couldn't pick them off when they were running away, so they got away. They managed to take them down to low health, but then actually just chasing them down was basically impossible. So unfortunately, the scrap launcher survived. The Furies are now taking on the reinforcement Noblar scrap launcher. Hopefully remove that from play, or at least keep it busy. Would be good. Still continue to try and push through. The tower is now there, hitting them, which is good. Over here, we're holding the line against the Sky Striders. But they are anti-large, armor-piercing. They're quite killy. They've killed 20 already. And although they're taking damage, it's not. If we had another tower here, we'd probably be okay. We have another tower now coming up. It's going to be 131 seconds, like over 2 minutes before we get that tower. Over here, we managed to blunt the attack, and we're now just beating up a hunter. But he's not dying. And at the same time, they have ogre bulls currently. Looks like they're going to come around and flank around. So that's not ideal. We've lost an objective over here. So they've got their Jade Warriors and Noblars trying to push through our Nurgling hordes. They've got a lot of characters here, which makes making it very difficult for us. I do love the Nurglings. Look great. The animations for the Nurglings are fantastic. I like the animations. I just don't like the unit. It's fine. It's fine. Nurglings are okay. They're just not the, you know, if I want a base unit, I'll probably recruit Plague Bearers rather than Nurglings. Tom's going to go, well, Legend of Total War says. I don't care. I don't care what Legend of Total War does. That's not what I do. Oh, Grand Vomitus is continuing to take on the Ogre More Chosen. The Ogre Tyrant, or Olag More Chosen, the Ogre Tyrant. Come on, take him. Take him. Oh no, it's no, Grand Vomitus, no. Grand Vomitus, stop being sad. Stop it. Oh, he got sad on his chair. Someone beat his argument on Twitter. Never mind. Well, we're continuing to take down the ogres. The tower is doing good damage to them. We can see a lot of dead ogres here, which is really, really good for us. And the thing is, again, the plague after the battle will continue to tick down their health, and they won't be able to replenish. So, although they may win this battle, they're not going to be able to push on to the rest of the settlements in the province. Oof, yeah, we're being overwhelmed on every front over here. The Nurglings finally going down. The Forsaken breaking. Again, some good damage there. Not too bad. Yeah, we're breaking over here. The Nurglings just trying to hold back the onrushing horde of Ogre Bulls. But again, not going to be very effective. And we do still have a unit of Nurglings and the Cuddle Squads. Some Ogre Bulls making for the victory location. We're just going to take them down. Backed up with a give me a cuddle. Give me a hug. So we should be able to take them down. They are not very happy. They're rousing already. Off they go. Being attacked by that bloody Ogre Hunter. He's just been sitting there just chucking spears at us, the bastard. Never mind. Yeah, the last of Forsaken going down, but the tower has done very good work. Look at all of these dead ogres here. That is good. A lot of dead ogres here. That's good. The last of our forces are going to start retreating, and the ogres have claimed the settlement for their own. But it's very much a Pyrrhic victory for them. Well, Falls of Doom have fallen.
Your infections are rude.
Hello? You want military access? You know what? No, because Zinch doesn't like you, and I need to keep him on side. Because no one else is bloody helping me. More research. Yes. Okay. Okay, so they've taken this, but
No one tells a tyrant what to
they're
do.
all taking considerable damage from Plague, which means they are in no position to push forward, which is just as well. Oh, they've just literally just sacked it. If they've just sacked it.
Father Nurgle.
You'll just run away. You can't run away.
Father Nurgle. Destruction reigns.
I wonder if we can, like, recruit just, like, shit tons of Nurglings and hold it that way. I mean, you can try and run, by all means. You're not going to get very far, but you can try.
Time to enjoy
And they're all dead. Okay. 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 I wonder if we could get... Hello? Jade Custodians. What the fuck are you doing down here? Oh, good job. Oh, they do have a settlement down there. Alright, fair enough. I grant you that. But, I mean, is not Zinch directly on your border? Am I, like, who's currently... Right, Zinch is currently strength rank 1. Who's everyone worried about? It's not telling me. I'm assuming that means either they don't have a current strategic threat, or it's just not me.
Yes.
Oh, maybe it only
whichever
tells me...
hopeful deity protects
What?
you. It ends here. We'll spill your blood.
Why am I your main threat?
Warpstone? Did you say Warpstone? Maybe we can do it.
I mean... What about these
My
guys?
broad is all a timely arrival.
Oh, it's,
My
for you it's
warhounds
core.
haven't
Alright, well at least
eaten
that's
in
something.
days.
At least that's some... What, like, what? I mean, surely Zinch would be your guy's main threat, right? Because, I mean, he's, like, right next to you. He's right on your border. You guys should be fucking bricking it. It's not me Oh, I can't, but I can't see it unless I do... I wish it would show you, just in general, who was their main strategic threat. I'm assuming it's me. It's always me. I'm always the threat. I'm the one who knocks. Well, squelches anyway. With these guys taking lots of attrition damage and basically being fucked, I'm wondering if we just, like, recruit another lord. He might problem is he might just die, and it might be better to recruit one there and then retake the Falls of Doom. That's you know what, it's probably the better option, isn't it? We might be fine. You know what? Ooh, that's quite nice. Poxmakers, you're in. You're in, mate. I want some of you. And it might just be Nurglings. Wow, we can actually recruit quite a few. Do I? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's get Rancid Visitations. Let's get that. Route Marcher might actually come in useful. Alright, we'll do something like that for a minute. Imminent Rebellion. Where? Help It. Well, seeing as I don't actually give a shit about Help It, garrison here is going to be pretty bad, isn't it? But might be good enough to take out those guys. I'm gonna... Ooh. It says... Ooh, medium casualties. Okay, we might have to fight this just because I don't want to take medium Well, do I care? Yeah, I'll fight it. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.